Thank you very much, everybody. Welcome to The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody see yesterday's Thursday Night Football game? Y'all see that? Yeah. I saw it by accident because I tried to watch my show last night, and once again got bumped by Thursday Night Football. This time my show didn't start till 12:35 a.m., and last night was my special Pope show. So football didn't just bump me, it bumped the Pope. Fellas, God gives you all those touchdowns. This is how you thank him? Now, it's going to happen 5 more times this season, so I guess I shouldn't work so hard on Thursdays. Please tune in next week for my new segment, Stephen Colbert orders takeout and waits for it to arrive. And I'm so glad people love takeout. It's very exciting. Anyway, I'm so glad you could be here tonight on Friday, and I hope you all have exciting weekends planned. I'm not doing much. I'm doing a little yard work. I'm going to snake out the drain in my utility room. Oh, and I'm hosting the Global Citizen Festival with Hugh Jackman in Central Park. No big deal. No big deal. 60,000 people. Me and Hugh Jackman, we're the new celebrity power couple. The tabloids have kind of a cute name for us. It's Hugh Jackman. So, whenever you see that name, they're talking about both of us, really. That's Saturday, and then don't forget, on Sunday night, there's going to be a full lunar eclipse. So parents, don't forget to point up at the sky and tell your children that the moon is going away because they've been bad. All right? And we've got a great show for you tonight. My first guest tonight is Malala Yousafzai. That's the audience you want. She is the Pakistani human rights champion who last year won the Nobel Peace Prize when she was just 17. I gotta say, that looks pretty good on a college application. But I'm sure President of the Yearbook Committee is impressive, too. Then, from the hit show Scandal, we've got Kerry Washington. She said, speaking of the Pope, she said in an interview recently that her celebrity crush was Pope Francis. And I don't know how to tell her this, but girl, he's just not that into you. And my musical guest tonight is the Arcs, whose debut single was about boxing. So keep the beat with tonight's performance by punching yourself in the face. Oh, and I know that sound from TV. That's John Baptiste and Stay Human. Say hey, everybody. Now, before they go ahead and kick out the jams, one last thing. Switzerland has opened criminal proceedings against the president of the World Soccer Federation. They accuse him not only of taking bribes, but touching them with his hands. Tonight, I welcome Nobel Prize winner Malala Yousafzai, Kerry Washington, a musical performance by the Arcs, featuring John Baptiste and Stay Human. Folks, as you can tell by I am excited. I'm excited for tonight's show. Of course, here in New York, everyone's ecstatic about a visitor to these shores that is inspiring millions to weep tears of joy and devotion. I speak, of course, of the new iPhone 6s. This afternoon, iPhone fans lined up at the Apple Store as the Catholic faithful lined up to see the Pope's procession through Central Park. It was hard to decide which object of worship you should line up for. I mean, they're both pretty special and both available in a protective case. I just don't understand. I just don't understand why the Holy Father still only comes in white. Now, I am sure that there are many people who wanted to see the Pope but weren't able to, including my audience this evening. So to give you all the moving experience of waving at the Holy Father, I'm going to recreate it right now. Please welcome His Holiness, Pope Francis. Wave, everybody. Wave. Oh, no, the Pope is down. The Pope is down. Thank you for your service, Swiss Guard. Folks, that was kind of fun. And I gotta say, I needed it because I'm still in a little bit of a state of shock from the news I heard earlier today. Speaker of the House, Republican Majority Leader, and hand-tooled leather Congressman John Boehner is resigning his post. It's a sad day for everyone, including... Listen to how sad everybody is. And it's a sad day for everyone, including Speaker Boehner. Just look how dejected he was entering today's press conference.
My, oh my, what a wonderful day.
There he is, going through the two stages of grief, zippity and doodah. Though being Speaker of the House makes you second in line for the presidency, apparently Boehner's resignation was inspired by an even higher power.
House Speaker John Boehner told his wife last night that he was going to resign after the Pope's visit here to Capitol Hill.
When John Boehner gave his resignation statement, he also flipped the prayer card over that had been handed out by the D.C. Diocese yesterday for the visit of Pope Francis and recited to the caucus, we're told, the prayer of St. Francis.
I happen to have the prayer of St. Francis right here. Oh, thou can take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. Now, I'm sorry, that's St. Johnny Paycheck. Now, I'm not surprised the Pope inspired Boehner to resign. It must have been difficult for the Republican leader to sit there and watch someone whose followers actually listen to him. Still, this is something of a shocker. I mean, just last week, John Boehner described the joys of his job by saying, "Garbage men get used to the smell of bad garbage. Prisoners learn how to become prisoners, all right?" It's an inspiring message of hope. Work hard, play by the rules, and one day you too could be living in a cage of filth. But now that the Speaker is done attempting to lead Congress, I assume he'll move on to a less stressful job, like clearing abandoned minefields with a giant gavel. Boehner will officially remain in power in his position until October 30th, because the next day on Halloween, as always, he'll go back to his job as the Great Pumpkin. We'll be right back. Stick around. We've got Malala Yousafzai.
The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, sponsored by University of Phoenix. Earn credit for relevant experience. Learn more at phoenix.edu.